What we have here is a clean frame rail on the 2009 to current Dodge 1500s. We've gotten rid of the factory upper control arm mounts, and we've gotten rid of the spring pocket that was here. Just left a clean frame rail, fresh to start with here. From here we're going to measure, there's a reference point into the top of the frame rail here. From there we're going to go 2 1/4 inches back. We're going to mark that line. That's where the front upper control arm tab is going to go. After we've made our mark on the top of the frame, we're going to fit the lower control arm also as a reference point. From the factory, the Dodges align and adjust from the lower. We get rid of that and adjust from the upper, and we supply these washers that fit in there to align the lower control arm. From here, we're going to take our upper bracket set up, align our mark, make sure everything fits nice and snug, clamp if it needs to be clamped. This one's fitting pretty snug. Tack weld. Now that's in place, we want to make sure that the upper bag mount is in line with the lower hole. From here we're going to locate the 5th tab, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th tab is going to be the shock. We've just made a generic spacer out of some steel. This is 2 1/4 inches long that we'll put in here using the existing or the supplied bolt. We're then going to use the supplied spacers for the shock spacers, at least one of them, to tighten this up without using a lock nut just yet. Now that locates directly to the frame, fits perfect, tack weld as well. Now that everything's located, pull your spacer back out. Now we need to test fit the upper control arm. From here we'll install the spindle. The factory aluminum spindle we've reamed out with a 10-degree taper bit, and we've drilled the steering to 5/8 to hold a 5/8 bolt for our Heim steering. On the upper ball joint, it comes with a machine spacer that will go on before the nut. This right here, setting the control arms all the way back, for parallel, we'll set this to a 4-degree caster as it sits. The supplied shock will come with these spacers in a little white bag. We're going to slide those into the shock, top and bottom. We're going to put the upper shock in bolt facing rearward with both spacers. Gonna drill first. Now the lower. From here we're going to take 1 inch off of the steering rack and then thread back the new adjuster with a Heim steering kit with also its spacers that is supplied. From here, now that we have full mock-up, everything fits together, everything's looking good, gaps are good, or no gaps I guess. We're going to leave a little bit of a gap here into the corner. That way rocks and moisture, any water can exit and not accumulate in the bag mount. From here, we'll disassemble this and have Kyle burn it in. Now that Kyle burned all this in, notice that we kept the spacer in here to make sure tab number 5 doesn't move once it's welded. We're going to let this cool off, throw a little bit of paint on it, reassemble, start the sheet metal work.